Lunchly advertises a healthier spin on your kid's favorite lunch kit with bold claims, influencer hype, and flashy packaging.
Lunchly doesn't highlight on its website sodium. One kit can deliver nearly half of a young child's daily limit.
All right, remember taking a lunch to school? Did you? I always had pudding packs and Fritos, but you
couldn't find any Lunchly kits at the public site shop.
Move over Lunchables. A competitor called Lunchly is advertising a healthier spin.
This is a pretty weird marketing choice to label electrolytes and food products. It's such a strange choice.
We tested these kits just like we did Lunchables. We found no reason to call them healthier.
Logan Paul is once again putting kids at risk. As you know, Logan Paul's Prime Hydration is already facing multiple lawsuits due to health concerns, and the government is now heavily tightening the situation.
One of the summer's hottest status symbols for kids is not an outfit, it's not a toy. It's a beverage.
Now, it's been revealed that another product by Logan Paul, MrBeast, and KSI, Lunchables style Lunchly, is also not great for children's health.
Healthy Lunchly? Lunchly is so unhealthy.
The most concerning issues right now are the high sodium and sugar levels, which are even worse than Prime Hydration, making it completely unhealthy for kids. This time, Logan Paul might face even more serious consequences as his second product is now on the verge of collapsing, right after the downfall of Prime Hydration. It looks like Logan Paul is going to be completely destroyed by another scam. So, how is Lunchly getting destroyed? And why is it such a huge health concern for kids? Let's break it down in this video. So, as you know, to promote their own business, Logan Paul, KSI, and MrBeast publicly humiliated the Lunchables brand. Even on live camera, they acted like their product was something that came from heaven.
Start off with the Lunchables.
Bro, I'm sorry, that's trash. All right, now we're trying Lunchly. Come on. We're not biased at all, but ours is way better.
This was a total disrespect to another brand. And honestly, that's the real character of Logan Paul and KSI. They don't provide high quality food, but they still go around disrespecting others just to make money. That's how they operate, by scamming people with hype. But now, Lunchly is under investigation by health experts, and everyone is saying the same thing. Lunchly is not a good product for kids. It could even become a serious health issue. In this video, you'll see a health expert explain how Logan Paul is scamming people again, and how Lunchly is no better than Lunchables, if not worse.
So if someone was to make a healthy meal kit for kids, I would find that incredibly valuable. And in looking in the comparison, I'd be most interested in calories, which they have, protein, which they have, sugar, which they have, saturated fat, which is missing, and sodium, which is not only missing, but replaced by electrolytes. And unlike all the other macros, is only labeled potassium and only in the Prime bottle in the kit, comparing it to the Capri Sun in the Lunchables. This is a pretty weird marketing choice to label electrolytes and food products. It's such a strange choice.
Most experts are saying that even after testing both products in the lab, they didn't find Lunchly to be any better than Lunchables in terms of health.
We tested these kits just like we did Lunchables. We found no reason to call them healthier and found similar concerning levels of lead to those we found in other lunch kits.
So after all the controversy, Logan Paul and MrBeast still haven't publicly revealed how much money they made from Lunchly, even though they hyped it everywhere, just like they did with Prime Hydration. Now things are getting even more concerning. It turns out Lunchly was actually targeting kids globally as a new way to promote Prime Hydration. Yes, you heard that right. They even included Prime Hydration water inside the Lunchly pack. As people started digging deeper into Logan Paul's shady business tactics, MrBeast's overall businesses, including Lunchly, reportedly generated over $400 million in sales last year, according to Bloomberg. But keep in mind, that number includes all of his ventures, like Feastables and his video production company, not just Lunchly. Still, just imagine, if that's the total, it's pretty reasonable to guess that Lunchly alone could have brought in around $80 to $100 million. That's a massive number, especially for a product that's now being called out for health concerns and possibly scamming people. Can you even imagine that? That's likely why Logan Paul and MrBeast kept their actual sales data hidden. Everyone's already turning away from Prime Hydration after realizing how much money it made off kids, and if people find out Lunchly did the same, it could be even worse. But right now, media reports are exposing how Lunchly scammed people, especially by not clearly showing on their website or packaging that the product contains sodium levels way over the limit for children.
And one thing that Lunchly does not highlight on its website is the level of sodium in its kits. In fact, many of its kits have nearly half of the sodium recommended for a child in just 1 day, which is a lot of sodium. One more reason experts say it's important to read labels. Rebecca, no matter how flashy the packaging is or how much you see it on TikTok.
Exactly. This is how Logan Paul and KSI build everything, with hype. And now MrBeast might be the main face or owner of Lunchly, but let's not ignore the pattern here. Logan Paul has a long history of shady scams. Just look at CryptoZoo. He scammed people out of millions with that project and still hasn't refunded a single penny. After that, he moved on to another money-making scheme, Prime Hydration. He hyped it up like crazy, made millions from it, and now we're seeing that Prime is actually an unhealthy and risky drink. And to push sales even further, he included Prime Hydration inside Lunchly, a product clearly aimed at children. That's what's really worrying. Parents are now starting to express serious concerns.
But it's replaced with 2 sugar substitutes, and overall it's still a highly processed meal.
And experts are warning people not to give Lunchly to their kids. Sure, if it's eaten at home occasionally it might be fine, but Lunchly is not a good choice for regular meals, especially for kids.
Concerns over high sodium, processed meats, and phthalates that may leach from the plastic packaging. So what's a busy parent to do? Try building your own lunch kits using real food in fun, compartmentalized boxes.
Let's not forget, when Prime Hydration first launched, it had an extremely high sugar level, which immediately raised health concerns. Experts agreed it wasn't suitable for athletes or children. It was simply an unhealthy drink dressed up as a performance product.
But it's not the electrolyte formula for athletes. This is not focused for athletes and designed for athletes whatsoever with 40 milligrams of sodium. Let's think about here, if we're designing an electrolyte formula, the purpose is hydration. We are trying to achieve a state of heightened performance through replenishing lost electrolytes that should already be in balance given your diet model too. So let's look at the elements or the liquid IV breakdown. We have 500 milligrams of sodium. So when he mentions as a criticism, it tastes kind of salty. It's like, well, good fucking luck getting away from the salty taste when you have over 500 plus milligrams of sodium in a product.
So at the end of the day, Logan Paul has continuously created shady businesses just to generate money, nothing more. Even Joe Rogan spoke out, pointing out the alarming sugar content in Prime Hydration.
You got a Prime? Yeah, this shit. It's just like the most sugary drink that doesn't have sugar in it.
What are they using for a sweetener?
I don't know.
I haven't had the hydration one, but I had the energy drink one.
I mean, they taste amazing, but they also taste like Kool-Aid for with 3 times the sugar in it.
Really?
And let's not forget, just because something looks tasty doesn't mean it's good. In fact, even Gordon Ramsay once said Prime Hydration tastes like perfume.
Ooh, smells a bit high. What? Swallowing perfume. What is that? I'll send it to Nigella to cook her pork ribs in.
That says a lot. The drink has a strong artificial smell and flavor, which might trick people into thinking it tastes good, but it's incredibly bad for your health. So now we have Logan Paul, KSI, and even MrBeast teaming up to push these kinds of products. And it's honestly disturbing. Logan Paul is starting to look like the king of scams. Every time he launches something, it turns out to be more about hype than health. Lunchly is just the latest example. No real health value, just a betrayal of the audience's trust. And as these health concerns keep growing, there's a real chance he'll face bigger consequences in the future. So now I want to ask you, what do you think about Prime Hydration and Lunchly? Would you actually let your child consume them, or would you keep them far away from it all? Let me know in the comments.